Hello! Welcome to the stream! Hope you all are having a wonderful night, or day, or whatever it may be. Douglas, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Whatever time may be for you. Time doesn't exist. I refuse to believe that time is real. I refuse. I'm very excited to do some more hardcore FireRed Nuzlocke today. We're still on our first run, which, like, knock on wood, it's been going pretty good. We'll see if that continues to trend in that fashion. But at least currently, it's going that way. Doing good, just tired. I feel that. Although my tiredness is self-imposed because it's honestly pretty problematic, tiring, because it's truly my own fault. I've been talking about it for a while now. For about like last 4 or so months, I've been like actually working on being more active, more like doing walking, stuff like that. And about a month ago, maybe a week before Christmas, I finally started going, graduating from walking to factoring in some jogging and stuff like that. And so for the past week or so, I've been really amping that up. Not a ton, because I still am just horribly out of shape, and it's really tiring sometimes. But that is to say, I'm doing all this additional exercise, but I haven't factored in sleeping more. So I'm still only doing my 6.5, 7 hours of sleep, but I'm being a lot more physically active. So it's kind of not working, and I still do it, and I still just keep on keeping on. Now, where is this thing that we are jumping into? I think Pokemon Emerald? Yeah. Is this right? I feel like this is the right one. Oh? Hey, there we go. At least you run from town to town to get some badges. Exactly! Is there no music here? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's my Lavender Town jam? So today I did, probably an hour ago, I just went and did 1.65 miles, because that's how far I made it. Or I made it halfway out, and I was like, okay, I gotta go back. Which I did in 30 minutes, so, not terrible. That's a mile in 17 minutes, 17-minute mile, which isn't great by any means, but it's also more like run walking. So, we're getting there, We're getting there. Sorry, I'm just responding to a quick text. Alright, so we're back in the FireRed Nuzlocke. This is a randomized hardcore Nuzlocke. It's only our second stream in it as well. So obviously, randomized, all of our encounters, everything we're fighting, all of that good stuff is random. Also, our encounters are, so let's do a team recap, because we've got a pretty fun little team happening right now. We've got Kirby the Slow King, who has thick fat, so hot and cold prevention, or protection. They've got Confusion, Water Gun, Growl, and Disable. We've got Yoshi the Tropius, Razor Leaf, Gust, Stomp, and Cut. They are limber. They cannot be paralyzed. We've got Tails, the currently the Vulpix, hopefully a Ninetales soon. They have huge power, which is great for quick attack. That's really the only thing it helps, because it doesn't help Ember. It doesn't help Confuse Ray, but it's quick attack, so there's that. We have Pokeball, the Compound Eyes, with Spark, Tackle, Screech, and Sonic Boom. Also, I believe, evolving soon, question mark? At level 24. And then we have Pacific, the Pupitar, who has Soundproof, Bite, Leer, Sandstorm, Rock Slide, and we have Dasher, Stomp, Leer, Astonish, Hypnosis with Static. And that's our current team. We've got some other decent ones in the PC. How have we killed so far? We haven't killed anyone yet. We've got some other potentials. We have Santa. This Delibird also has huge power. Saphira, we got Government Drone, and did we get a second Government Drone? I feel like maybe we almost named someone else Government Drone. But our naming theme that we're doing for this run is like just like well-known characters and stuff. It's like Yoshi, Kirby, stuff like that. You've been playing the Star Wars Old Republic MMO lately? Oh, it's been a while since I have played through SWTOR. I love SWTOR. SWTOR is so fun. So fun. What storyline are you playing through? I want to see what we currently have. We probably could grab... Probably should grab some Great Balls. We have 40 Pokeballs. Do I have anything that I should sell? $10 for that. Wow, $10 whole dollars. Wow. I don't think we have anything else that we want to sell, so let's just buy a few Great Balls just to have them. What are you going to have completed? You're playing Bounty Hunter? Nice. It's been a while since I've played SWTOR, but it's definitely one of those games that I almost assuredly return to every so often. Also, what I'm currently trying to think through right now, I guess we'll find out. I was about to say I can't remember if we got our Route 8 encounter, but I guess we'll find out if we fight this trainer. We have not gotten a Route 8 encounter. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, you've got a Moltres. That's cool. I'm just gonna throw some water at you. So again, since this is a hardcore Nuzlocke, the hardcore element is we cannot heal in battle. We can switch around willy-nilly, but the only items that we can use in battle are Pokeballs. So that is the hardcore, the hard element of it. We're of course using switch, or rather set rules, so we don't switch out in between Pokemon. But that's all the fun stuff there. No one has a fighting move, do they? You have Stomp, but no one has a fighting move. Because they are a normal type. I don't think anyone does have a fighting move. Let me just double check that. I know we just literally went through everyone's moves. That's why I'm like, I don't remember anyone having it. We have huge power that we could hit them with for fun. But I do think we should switch out actually, Kirby, I want to say, is beefy. Kirby's beefy. Let's stay in and hit him with a confusion. Okay, we'll definitely switch out. We're -1 in defense now. We're low on health, and I'm just afraid of a crit. Who else is beefy here? Let's go Yoshi. Do you go for another Tail Whip? I do go for another Tail Whip. Let's go for a Stab Gust. -2 defense. This thing just wants to lower our defense, so I think it's definitely a good idea to even swap again here. I don't think they'll have anything super effective, but I do think at the end of the day, I would rather not stay in when I'm -2 defense. We could have tried to go for Hypnosis, but I think, honestly, I was like, I think Stomp could kill here, if not get us very close. Beautiful stuff to see. Also, so our current level cap is 29, which is to the Celadon gym, which we are very close to. I don't think this level cap's really going to come into play here at all. What is our next level cap after this? For Fuchsia City, level 43 is our next level cap, because we also have to do the rocket hideout, so that's good. Bam, bam. Yeah, so for SWTOR, I think my longest my longest played character, I think, just was a Jedi. I think the first thing I played was a Jedi, obviously. Then I went and did a Trooper. Okay, so this is Ninetales. This is Dupe's Claws, because we do have a Vulpix. I do wish we could. Maybe I'll stay in just for a second here and see if we might get an idea as to what its ability is. It's definitely not still huge power. Oh, Poison Point. Okay. Good to know. So we know that when our tail's evolving will evolve into Poison Point. I wonder if it might be worth it to keep let's see, if we can find an Eviolite, it might honestly be worth it to just keep them as a Vulpix. Can we make a physical attacker out of Vulpix? And an Eviolite. Right? Because the Eviolite boosts the defense and the special defense of Pokemon that can still evolve, which would give them the bulk that I think they need. But I think it's definitely... I mean, they do already have a lower physical attack. But I mean, their special attack isn't any better, because I do think this is a Brave Nature, which is a positive attack? Question mark? Brave actually might be positive special defense. Pokemon Brave Nature. Brave is... It does increase attack. It increases attack, it reduces speed. So that could honestly be an interesting thought if we can find Eviolite, which we'll see what we can find in the Celadon department store. Octillery. Okay, so this is our encounter. This is our encounter. How much does Astonish do? Pretty good. Probably do one more. If it crits, I'll be only a tiny bit upset. Alright, Hypnosis, put you back to sleep. We can probably catch you with a Pokeball. They have a Jedi Knight that's good level. A lot of mixed origins need the Sith Caster origin. I played through. It's been a while since I last played SWTOR. And I think I was gone for too long, so I didn't remember a lot of what I was doing. But I know I did pay for the subscription, and I was definitely playing through one of the DLCs with like the in-game stuff. I think with gosh, what is his? Craven was what came to mind, but Craven is Marvel, which is obviously not what I wanted. SWTOR DLCs. It'll say it right here, and why I'm thinking Revan. I guess Craven and Revan are pretty close to each other. But I was playing through Shadow of Revan. All right, what is a pulp culture octopus in pop culture? What is a well-known octopus? Oh, we could go Squidward. Or Kraken. Actually, you know what? Kraken makes more sense. If they were blue, Squidward would work. But Kraken works. Yeah, Revan. I remember I was playing through that DLC at the time. Release the Kraken. If they have a good ability, they honestly could be a really decent add to the team. They could be a well worth add to the team. Oh, always do that. Always go up twice and ruin it. We also do get another encounter here, but we also get a gifted encounter. What was originally an Eevee, but it will be very interesting to see what it is randomly here. Alright, what's our Rel 7 encounter? Oh no, this is awful! There's no way we're gonna catch this. Beldum has such a high catch rate. It truly... And it has takedown, so it's just going to hurt itself. It's just gonna hurt itself. I'll give it a Great Ball. Honestly, while Metagross would be great, Beldum has such a bad catch rate that I just truly... You know, we'll give it one more, actually. I just truly don't think it's worth the time spent here to most likely not end up catching it. Because just to tell you, catch rate calculator Gen 3, just to talk about what Beldum's catch rate is, even what it's currently at. So a Beldum that is level 17, that is, I'd say that's roughly about 20% of their health left, using a Great Ball, and that it is a sleep. We have a 2.56% chance of catching it. And with a Pokeball, we have a 1.5% chance. It's just not. We'll give it a Pokeball just to see if the Poke gods smile upon us, but I don't think they will, and I don't blame them. And I don't blame them. Alright, that was our Route 7 encounter. Gone and soon forgotten. Gone and soon forgotten. Actually, I think we have to have a free spot to pick this Pokemon up. So let's just throw literally anything in the PC. He ended up caving and buying the limited time bundle for Swotor. Gave me a speedster as the 5th speedster speed mount and usable for level 1. Ooh, that's cool. I feel like there's an item over here, right? Right? Is there an item over here? Why does this exist if not for an item? Is there not an item here? I mean, I guess not, because we're not finding one. I thought there was an item over here. Maybe, oh, you know what? I think we need the Sylph Scope first. Before we can see. I'm fairly certain there's an item over there. Hello, friend. Alright, what do we got? Skitty. Skitty. Okay, well, I guess, you know, it's here for Dupe's Claws. I guess it's here. You know what? This could be Amy. We've named multiple Pokemon, and I don't plan to evolve it. We'll name this Amy, actually. We already have a plethora of random Sonic characters. What's one more? What's one more random Sonic character? Considering we will not be using it, might as well have one. Honestly, just talking about this Dark List does make me think of like, I might reinstall Swotor tonight. I might reinstall it. There was a short-lasted, I want to say, series of uploads on one of the YouTube channels. I think on the original, on like the Wiz Studios YouTube channel. I think where I played through with Tyler in one of it. I want to say that is the case, that did happen. But I don't know if it did or not, if we did actually upload it. Alright. You would I actually don't even know if Eviolite is originally sold in here, but I feel like if it was anywhere in FireRed, it'd be here. Oh, should I teach Counter too? No thanks. I mean, actually, if someone can learn Counter, because I don't have any fighting moves right now. Alright, so there's our stones. We don't need them right now, because again, I don't think I want to evolve them into a Ninetales. I don't think I want to evolve them into a Ninetales. And I don't think... Actually, you might not be able to. Pokemon, FireRed, Eviolite. Is Eviolite even in FireRed? Imagine it isn't. Imagine I'm thinking through all this and it's not even in FireRed. Actually, I don't think it isn't. I don't think Eviolite was actually introduced until Gen 5. I don't think it was actually introduced until Gen 5. So this is a mute point. Held item introduced in Generation 5. It boosts defense and special defense of Pokemons. Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, then we shall... Well, I mean, even then, it could still be worth it to not evolve the Vulpix. I don't think it is. I think we'd be better off having a Poison Point Ninetales. I think we'd be better off having Poison Point Ninetales. I really do think we would. Even though it's not huge power, I think it's better to have. Alright, who can learn Counter? Kirby can learn Counter. I just feel like someone should have a fighting move. We'll get rid of Growl. Someone should have a fighting move, right? Now the other thing I need to look up here is Vulpix's Learn Set in Gen 3 to determine when we should consider doing the evolution. They learn Flamethrower at level 29. So yeah, I think we definitely let them get to 29 and then evolve them. Because when does Ninetales learn it? Ninetales might learn it on evolution. Alright, Ninetales, moves learned. Generation 3. Fire Red and Leaf Green. Never learns it on level up. Never ever learns it on level up. Alright, good to know. Good to know. So instead, we will definitely let Vulpix. Is there anything else Vulpix needs to learn before I evolve then? Flamethrower obviously is the big one. No, there's nothing else they learn. Alright, so Flamethrower is the big one at level 29. Then we shall evolve. I think we're just immediately going to go do the gym. I think that is the best tactic here, is just immediately go do the gym. We'll grab our encounter over here, but I think we do gym first. Oh shoot, I threw Tropius into the PC. You'll see, into the PC. So we could grab... Okay, also let's check out Kraken's ability. Shield Dust prevents added effects. Okay, not a dummy broken ability. Oh, what is your ability, Amy? Sandstream, summons Sandstorm. Neither really have solid abilities there, so I dare say neither shall be joining our team. And this is our Route 16 encounter. Route 16. What do we got? Okay. Okay. Got ourselves an Igglybuff. Oh, that's rough. I mean, we have a pretty okay team right now. Igglybuff becomes Jigglypuff, becomes Wigglytuff. What does Wigglytuff remind us of that would work for anything in pop culture? Sam, how are you doing? Welcome on in. You're here at the perfect time, helping us name this eventual Wigglytuff. Not that I think I'm going to use it ever, but we might. We could. They have some decent like defense stats. So it could be our tank. Rabbits. What's a good like pinkish rabbit? What if I type into Google pink rabbit? I mean that just pulls up photos of a pink rabbit. Pink rabbit and pop culture. Definitely don't want to release it on Judy Hopps. She's not a pink bunny, but yeah. It was the first one. Lola? Thumper? Actually, there are a lot. Oh, you know what we could name it? The Energizer. The Energizer bunny's pink. We could just name them Energizer. Sailor Moon's daughter. I'm familiar with Sailor Moon. Let's do Energizer. I like it. I like it. And maybe they'll have a really like ability that will go well with that, like plus or minus. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our Fly TM. Thank you so much. You're much too kind to give me a Fly TM. And I think we grabbed the T already, right? Yeah, we grabbed the T. I was also going to Celadon City encounter. See what Celadon City has cooking for us, if anything. Not even a nibble. Not even a nibble. Not even a nibble. Oh, Pokemon's on the hook. Why is this swimming around in here? Why is this swimming around in Celadon City? I don't think we can catch it. We're gonna check though, because it is also level 5. Raikou level 5. Raikou at level 5, I don't think actually is any easier to catch than Raikou at level 100. Yeah, level actually has no impact on catch rate, at least as far as Raikou is concerned. We can put it to sleep, but we can't damage it. That's the thing. I have nothing that can damage it. I mean, I could Will-O-Wisp it, but I don't think that's anything that I do is legitimately going to kill it. anything that I do is... What if it's asleep? And if it was at 1 HP... I mean, this is the same catch rate as Beldum, which we gave up on pretty quickly, but it was a Beldum, so, you know. Immediately woke up. I mean, it could be worth 3 Great Balls and 36 Pokeball. You know, we could get very lucky. We could get very lucky. Like, incredibly lucky. I mean, they're as lucky as they're getting to wake up. Here, let's see if we're even getting any shakes. Oh, they're awake right now. Well, that's unfortunate. They're awake right now. Let's put you back to sleep real Dude, will you stay asleep? Stay asleep, please. I just want to see one shake, you know? Just give me one shake. I got what I asked for. I got exactly what I asked for. Ooh, actually Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom always does 20 damage. How much HP would a level 5... How much HP at level 5 would a Raikou have? It could potentially have 25 HP. Because it has a base HP of 90. So I think that no matter what, it's going to have more than 20 HP. I think no matter what, it has more than 20 HP. Yeah, okay, alright. Okay, this is something. It puts it down. And at 10% health, which that's probably closer to 15% health. It doesn't change the catch rate if it had 1 HP. So currently, I mean, if we had any more Great Balls, but I used all my Great Balls before I realized this. So with a Pokeball and a Sleep, we have a 1.5986% chance. Is there a better... If it was burned, it's lower. If it was frozen, it's higher. If it was paralyzed, it's that. Poisoned is that. Alright, Asleep is our best odds. That's pretty good. We just need to keep it asleep. This is catchable. If we had more Pokeballs. Anything is catchable if you have enough Pokeballs. That's what I was afraid of. We staticked it. Alright, time to just fast forward through 25 Pokeballs. Keep an eye on my HP, make sure it doesn't accidentally kill me. Oh, we got 2 shakes there. Let's see how many shakes we got. None. Oh, whoa! What happened to it? I missed it. So it did its ability somehow got rid of its paralysis. I missed what caused that to happen. But it got rid of its paralysis somehow. I don't know when that happened, but it did happen. And it is waking up faster. I wonder if it has an ability that does decrease how long a status affects it. That was my last hypnosis. I actually did not mean to throw it into you. I wanted Yoshi to go in, because Yoshi just is going to have more health. Okay, also, no status effect right now. We have a 0.83% chance of catching it. You saw them get unparalyzed and then paralyzed again. That's wild. So it happened at least twice. Thus, we have a 50% chance of catching it within 84 Pokeballs. And a 95% chance of catching it within 360. Never tell me the odds. Never tell me the odds. Never tell me the odds. Last Pokeball. Last. I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look. Because I just don't care, you know? Popped out immediately. Popped out immediately. I didn't look, but I could hear. That's sad. That's sad. Alright, well. well. You know, it was worth it for the story. You know, we got a good story out of it. The story of the time we could have had a Raikou for an encounter. That's wild. Tis wild. No, I don't. Do I have anything? Actually, I do. I do have something I can deal with you. Pacific does. They can drop rocks on you. They can drop rocks on your head. I feel like I shouldn't be super excited about dropping rocks on someone's head, but I am. Croak. I spit all my Pokeballs on a Raikou and I didn't even catch it. Yeah. I need like one of those t-shirts of like, you know, it's like I went somewhere and all I got was this stupid shirt. And it's like, I encountered Raikou and all I got was dead. From all the Pokeballs I need to go rebuy. I think it would be best to rebuy them after the gym. That way we get new money. Alright, time to take on the gym, which means it is time to level everyone up to the level cap, which is level 29. 29 is the level cap. We are going to get a new move for Vulpix at 29, which is Flamethrower. We will get rid of Ember. Almost got rid of Confuse Ray on accident. Get Pokeball. What? I think we looked it up. I think they evolve into Voltorb in like the 30s, I think it is. I don't think they're a stone evolution. But Voltorb is also not a Pokemon I typically use in playthroughs, so... We'll also create save after this, just so we have a... Should have saved before I started, like, moving stuff around. Is Headbutt worth it? I don't think there's ever a time I'm gonna Headbutt. I'm gonna say no to the Headbutt. I don't care for Whirlwind to throw people away. Alright. And let's save. Also, so now that we have Vulpix, they have Flamethrower, we can evolve them to get their Poison Point ability. Poison Point, and they have Flamethrower, which is the big takeaway here, the Flamethrower. Also, let's look at their new stats. Their new stats, look at that, 63 speed. Honestly, a different ability would help them out to have them, because right now they're a plus in attack, but I mean, we can't do anything in Gen 3 to change abilities, unfortunately. Let's lead Kirby. Alright, let's do this, Erica. Ah, perfect lead. She has a Cubone. I just wanted to lead Kirby because Kirby's probably my thickest Pokemon in defense and special defense. They're just I think they're just the best lead to have, and they're also pretty quick. But it worked out luckily that she led a ground type. Hyper Potion is fine. Low roll. I was hoping to get her back into red so she'd use, if she had another healing item, because I can never remember in Gen 3 and FireRed how many healing items that each, like, a gym leader has. Cleffa? Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this luck? Ladybug? What? What is this gym? What is this gym? That's wild. That is a wild gym. That's crazy. Alright, level 43 is our next level cap. 43 is next in Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City and Saffron City actually both share the same level cap. Interesting that they share the same level cap. Considering you go and do Silphco in between that. That is interesting that it's the same level cap. It is a big jump, isn't it? Yeah. Which, I mean, in between this, we have the Rocket Hideout, which I don't remember what level Giovanni is. That's true. You can do either or. That is a fair assessment. That is a fair assessment. Ooh, Jirachi. What am I doing? Get Tails out here. Get Tails out here. End him with a quick flamethrower. Ah, the pursuit got me, but you got poison pointed first. You got poison pointed first. And you're dead. And you're dead. Eric, ha 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 ha. You're not wrong, Matt. You're not wrong. And that's also in the spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched the three-way FireRed versus yet. What do you do if you're not watching the versus? Erica in the versus also has an incredibly weak team. Like she has, I want to say, she had a Togepi, a Cleffa, and something else that was incredibly weak. So I don't know what it is about Erica and these having super weak Pokemon, but it just seems to be the case. This one? No, this one gives me the item. Which, you know, actually is a decent item to have, I guess. A little max elixir. I think it is this one, yeah. Body Repel. Metal Coat. TM02. I haven't even honestly looked at my TMs in this run. Ooh, hi there. You're not who I want to be out right now. It's like, I'm expecting the fire move. Let me swap into my fire type. Milotic! Hi, Milotic! Yeah, weaken that water, that fire. Thank you for the lift key. So very kind of you. I would have gotten the item either way. Alright, always good to check and see what these items are since it is a randomizer. We got a timer ball there. Because we could end up finding, you know, something super helpful like a Master Ball. Master Balls are definitely potential finds. Confuse Ray. What's the path here? This way? Not that way. I need to go down. Way. Is there an item over there? There is an item over there. Like, I normally would not want to go over here just to max ether. Not a super helpful item, but an item nonetheless. An item nonetheless. Almost stepped into it immediately there. Would have been quite bad. Wait, where does this staircase go? Is there anything up here worth coming to? I don't know that I've ever actually... I don't think you need to go up here. So I actually don't know if there is anything up here worth, like, grabbing. I don't know. I literally don't know if I've ever gone up the staircase. Just an item. Upgrade, which we don't need. I mean, I was like, I don't think I've ever gone up this staircase. Because there's not a reason to go up it. But again, in a randomizer, gotta pick up all those items. The Safari Ball. Aw, where was the Safari Ball when I was fighting... when I was fighting our good friend Raikou? Would have been so helpful. Would have been so helpful. Pacific, get in there with a bite. Wah! Bah! Bah! Wah! Bah! Fat. Hey! Speaking of Raikou! We were just talking about this guy. Look at that. Oh, they got the flinch. They did big damage on the flinch, too. So let's switch in Dasher. Get the paralysis. Oh, some big damage they did there. Which I don't think I can easily heal, because the only thing I really have on me are potions. After this one, I need to make sure we have some super potions on us. Which is unfortunate that we do not. Because there are other fights to get out of here other than just the Giovanni fight. So I actually might want to backtrack and go through the exit and come back and fight Giovanni, just so that way I have potions for... That way I just know that I get out of here without losing anyone, you know? Might very well be the play before we go fight him. Might very well be the play. Or we could come back and it could be a super easy fight, but since we have to fight... Oh, we can't until we beat Giovanni. Okay. Well, never mind. That door does not open until we beat Giovanni. Paralyzed, that is quite unfortunate. I think they just did it with a Dragon Rage. They did just do it with a Dragon Rage. Kirby could take a couple Dragon Rages and be okay. Thunder Wave. Okay, cool. Yeah, doubt. Oh, killing them opens the door. Okay. Let's lead Dasher. We just need to get out of here and buy some healing items. Togepi, beautiful. Raw, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, my good sir, for having no Pokemon worth having. We don't even need to buy healing items because it's just go back and fight Giovanni. But had those two trainers, those two Rocket Grunts had like some more difficult Pokemon and we come out of a Giovanni fight already hurt, that would have gone really bad. So I think it was worth the time to go heal. Then come back and fight our good friend Giovanni. Wouldn't have done that in the verses, but in the verses I was falling behind quite a bit more. We'll just sit on a couch with Giovanni for a second, enjoy some water. With our good friend Giovanni. Oh, to be fair, it is a big jump from 29 up to 43 because it's not just doing this. We also go do the Pokemon Tower before we even go take on the next gym. So that's also a big part of it. Is doing the Pokemon Tower. Because now that we have the Sylph Scope and we can see invisible things, I think now that earlier I was saying that there's a hidden item up there. I think there is a hidden item up there. I don't think I'm mistaken. I want to say there is a hidden item up there, but I think we needed the Sylph Scope before we could see it. Let's go check. Let's see if I'm making it up or not. Key item, Sylph Scope, use? No, actually maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm making it up. Even with the Sylph Scope. I guess it's just a random empty area. I could have sworn there was an item there. Alright, let's give our friend the tea. Glug, glug, glug. Glug, glug, glug. Which, can we fly now, actually? I think we can fly. Tea in case. Ooh, actually, Cantropia, because I gave full compatibility. Cantropius normally learn fly. Cantropius normally learn fly. Now, let's just give it to Tails on it. They can learn fly. Okay, Tropius can normally learn fly. I don't want to get rid of... I guess we'll get rid of Gus. We'll get rid of Gus. That's fine. Let's also save again. Fly to Lavender Town. And here, with all of our newly acquired funds, we will buy ourselves 10 Great Balls, 10 Super Potions, we will fly again to somewhere that's going to sell regular potions like Cerulean City, and also regular Pokeballs. Buying 10 regular Pokeballs. And, okay, just 1 potion. Cool. Need a little bit more money, but we take what we can grab. We take what we can get. Alright, and let's run through Pokemon Tower. We'll get an encounter. We do have a fight with our rival first. With you all, my friends from chat. They hit us with a Protect. Let's go Pokeball. They healed themselves and with a Spark. Protect again. Moonlight. Oh, you know what? Who would have been better here? Tails would have been so much better here. Just Flamethrower. We probably would have one-shot it. Poliwag. Set up the rain, too. What a great ability for the Poliwag. Great ability for the Poliwag. Flamethrower's not going to do as much, but it's still super effective. It's still stab. Wow, Gary has a pretty off... You have a pretty off... Chat, I'm going to be so real with you. You have an awful team. Get a better team. That was disappointing to look at. I'm going to be so real with you all. That was a disappointing team to look at. By the next time I... Which when is the next time? When I see you in Silphco, you better have a better team. Because that team was very easy. Everything was weak to fire. But the Poliwag setting up was great for you, though. Oh, this is our... Oh, no, this is, Dupe's Claws. I was going to say this is our encounter, but it's Dupe's Claws. We let Welsh decide our team. That was your mistake. Letting Welsh pick the team. Got a Pokédoll. You know, a little creepy finding a Pokédoll in the Pokemon Tower. I'm going to be so real with you. Not the place I'd... Oh, you did see me. Not the place I'd want to find a Pokédoll. Oh, hi, Ho-Oh. Hi. Ho-Oh. Hi, Ho-Oh. Oh. With the Confuse Ray. Hit you with the Confuse Ray. Hey, beautiful. Hi and bye, Ho-Oh. Deep Sea Tooth. Is there a fight up here? Okay, here is our encounter. Mightyena. Mightyena is our encounter. Okay, well, can you stay asleep? I don't know why nothing wants to stay asleep. Nothing truly ever wants to stay asleep, and it's pretty problematic that nothing ever wants to stay asleep. It is pretty upsetting. We also need to be really careful because this thing has upped its attack. So I need to be really careful here. I did not mean to throw a Pokeball, but that's fine. I'm gonna throw a Great Ball. Alright, Mightyena. What is a good nickname for Mightyena? What would you even say? Could we argue that Mightyena is like a werewolf? What is Mightyena based on? A hyena. I guess that looks hyena-ish. What are well-known hyenas? What is the hyena from Lion King? Do they even have names? Surely they have names. Surely they have names. Surely. Do they not have names? Yikes. Yikes, they're just the hyenas. I don't think they have names. That's pretty problematic. Oh no, wait, they do have names. There were hyenas in the Pride Lands. They were confronted by Shinzi, Bonzi, and Ed. And Ed. They do have names. Alright, we'll name it. We'll go with Ed. Perfect. The best we could possibly choose to name them. I think this is the best way. I'll look for that friend to look the other way. This person doesn't fight us. Get healed here. And we get some protein. That's also, I think actually either of them is good to walk past. Oh no, is that a spinner? They look up. I love that every time you step into that, though, you get healed. We could have had a Lugia encounter and not caught it. That's fun. Would have been so exciting to have a Lugia encounter that we didn't catch. Okay, he got paralyzed. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go heal us. Would have been so much fun to get ourselves a Lugia. Actually, Zangoose would have been a great encounter. See what this item is. Focus Band. Charizard, that would have been a fun encounter. Don't know if we would have caught it, but, you know, it would have been a fun encounter. Always got to think about just fun encounters, even if we don't catch them. I mean, we didn't have a chance, but even had we had a chance, would have been a fun ad. I do appreciate them having, like, easy to take out Pokemon. Moo Moo Milk. And who is our big bad to fight here? I feel like this is always a Marowak. It never gets randomized into anything else. I feel like it should be randomized into something else. But it never does. It never is. Let's use a Super Potion. Heal you up. And well, actually, I'm just going to sell the protein. Because the protein, I think, will give us, like, 4,000 Pokédollars, and we can sell that on healing items from battles. You just got a Magikarp, bud? You just got a Magikarp? Oh, man, that Rocket Grunt had nothing. Had a Magikarp and a Hitmonchan. Dude had nothing to his name. Had nothing to his name. Nothing at all. Should have just encountered the legendaries on every route and all free Pokemon. Just be horrible Pokemon. Honestly, you're not wrong. We're not wrong. We should only encounter legendary Pokemon. What's the point in fighting anything that's not legendary? What's even the point? We won't catch it, but like... then we just do a single Pokemon playthrough. Because that's all we need at that point. We only use the starter. Yo, wake up, Tails. Yo, Tails, wake up. Thank you, Tails. Yeah, just a full solo run, which I keep saying I want to do at some point. Is that Ironmon? I think that's what that is that's an Ironmon challenge when you only use one Pokemon. Well, oh, absolutely with Cap and Nuzlocke rules. That is, to a degree, again, if you aren't watching the Pokemon FireRed 3-player versus Nuzlocke, you should definitely check it out. That is basically what I did in that run with my Celebi. Was very much, I just have Celebi and anyone else here is just here for fun. Raise the special attack stat? Does this raise any special attack stat? Or from any Pokemon? Not just like something that has like teeth or something? Interesting. Interesting. Buy 10 more Great Balls. Buy 5 more Super Potions. Buy Antidotes. Buy Paralysis Heals. Burn Heals. Wonderful. Which, hey, it's the Nuzlocke is getting so good. It's getting so good. What's Weeb? How you doing? Welcome in. And cleaning. Oh, all the fun times. This is where I'm supposed to be going next. What is the... We supposed to go this way or go to do Silphco next? I actually can't remember. No, we are supposed to go this way and do this part next. This part is definitely next. Because we have to get Surf. This is an encounter, by the way. This is a static. So we'll see what this gets randomized into. Oh, all the fun getting to do all the cleaning. I'm sorry, bud. Cool. Just what I wanted. A bee. Just what I was hoping. Just... Ooh, that did a lot of damage. You almost killed Dasher. Can't be out here killing Dasher. I thought Dasher was dead for sure. Oh my gosh, I am gonna drop rocks on you, and if you die, that's fine. That was good. That thing almost killed so many of my encounters. I was gonna catch it anyways, but I did mess it up. You know, we have to break out. I promise he's famous. Source, trust me. I love that. That's so funny. Alright, we should be able to skip all of these fights here. As long as we're not a loser. Okay. Boom. E, Z, E, Z. Easy peasy. Ooh, Electabuzz. That was a crit, yikes. Electabuzz would be a great encounter. That'd be a great encounter. Alright, well they got paralyzed right back. Drop my defense. That Pokeball could take your hits. Hey, there we go. We caught the Electabuzz. Alright, what's a good nickname for our Electabuzz? What does Electabuzz resemble? In ye old pop culture. Electabuzz is based off of feline traits in slightly humanoid form. I guess just anything that's like yellow and striped. With a tail. Are there any yellow Sonic characters? Just continue to go down this Sonic rabbit hole. Tiger. Actually, it is very tigerish. With it is very tigerish. So what are some like oh wait, Tony the Tiger? No, Tony the Tiger is orange. Tony the Tiger's orange. Yellow tigers. Zebra. Yellow zebra. That's funny. That's funny. Yellow tigers in... There's gotta be a better way for me to like Google what I'm trying to figure out here. There are no obvious examples of famous yellow tigers. Well, that's just mean that there's no famous examples of yellow tigers. You know what? They have a tail. You just go Tigger. Let's just go Tigger. They're not orange, but you know, they got the stripes. They got the stripes, and they've got a tail. They got the stripes, and they got a tail. A bee? Oh, dang it. I forgot we were on the road, and we would have to fight whoever we came across. That's fine. Let's fly. Yoshi, fly up high and one-shot this dude. Show him who's in shot. Okay, well, that wasn't a one-shot. Yoshi? Oh, Yoshi's dead. Yoshi's just dead. Okay, Yoshi, you survived that. I am very happy. I felt like you were dead there. I felt like Yoshi was dead there. I felt like it was all over for Yoshi. Yoshi's fine. Come on, guys. Don't freak out. Yoshi's fine. Yoshi is fine. Nothing bad was ever gonna happen to Yoshi. Are there any other fights on this route? If there is, we'll heal, but I think that might be the last... Or rather, the only required fight on this route. I think every other fight is skippable. Yeah, cool. That way I don't have to use any healing items. I just want to turn around. I want to say there's an item right here somewhere. But... this is now twice where I feel like I'm pretty sure there's a hidden item here. But I think I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't think there is actually a hidden item there. I think I'm wrong. I think I'm just making that up. I think I am just fully making that up. Alright, let's go heal it up in Fuchsia City. Thank you for healing me. You hope to see me again, so you're hoping I get hurt. How dare you, Nurse Joy? How dare you? Nice, how you doing? Don't ask me. I have no idea what my house is. I live in it. You know? That's fair. Alright, our Route 18 encounter is a Togepi. Well, that's only slightly disappointing. I mean, Togepi's okay. Oh, they're still a normal type at this point. I take it back. Togepi is not okay. Togepi exists. What's a famous egg? It's Sandshrew wearing an eggshell. Humpty Dumpty. Name it after the most famous thing of all time. Scrambled eggs. Scrambled? Okay, scrambled's great. We had 2 people for scrambled. Because again, I think this will just stay exactly how they are in the box. Dr. Eggman, oh my gosh, just continuing this Sonic. I don't even know why we were so much overjoyed, not overjoyed, so obsessed with doing Sonic bits, but we did so many Sonic bits. Alright, let's go through here, get ourselves some teeth, get ourselves Surf, which would be very beneficial to our Slowking. Very, very helpful to have that. We will also get a new encounter in here. Timer Ball. Let's see, what is our Safari Zone encounter? It is Lickitung. What a very apt encounter for the Safari Zone. Being of scrambled eggs for breakfast, often eating rice with sesame seeds on top of scrambled eggs. Ooh, that sounds really good. Oh, well, no Safari Zone encounter. Yay! Just what I wanted. No encounter. What more could I ask for? Could I have Cubone? Cubone would have been a good encounter. Rip in pieces. Rip in pieces. Sandshrew the Long Tongue. So many Sandshrews. Got some gold teeth. Wait, I gotta see what this is. Another TM. Hey, give me Surf. Thank you for Surf. And we shall teach Surf to Kirby. Because I already know they can learn it. How many more steps did we have? Oh, we had so many more steps available to us. We will go ahead and retire from there. Do you give me the next fishing rod? Yeah, you give me the good rod. I don't think I care for the good rod, though. Maybe I do care for the good rod. I mean, it gives me a different encounter pool. But, I mean, since it's random anyways, I don't think it really matters which rod I throw in. Like, no matter what, I'm going to get an encounter. I guess having the old rod for, like, level 5, at least they do less damage to me, even though it doesn't affect catch rate. They do less damage. So maybe the old rod is just the better rod to use in a randomizer. Houndoom. I was about to say this is Dupe's Claws, but it is not. We got Mightyena. Can you wake up? Can you wake up? Am I already out of Great Balls? Oh no, right there. I just can't read. I just can't read. Alright, what are we naming Houndoom? Old Rod Encounter, Rayquaza. Can you imagine? What are we naming the Houndoom? What are we naming the Fire Dog? Could name it like Go Easy. It's based off a Hellhound. We could go easy like Cerberus. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cerberus. I was like, we could just go the super easy route and do something akin to Hades. Sandshrew. It's Sandshrew wearing a costume. Sandshrew wearing a costume. So many Sandshrews in this game. So many Sandshrews in this game. You know in Doctor Who book, the Doctor pairs with two dogs. Seeing a dog kind of makes me think of that. I did not know that. That's fun. Alright, there are your golden teeth, pal. Alright, let's get ourselves another encounter here on Route 15. What do we got? Ooh, Rapidash. Wet Horse. If you don't know the Wet Horse gang, then you're missing out. Alright, a Fire Horse. What is a Fire Horse? I mean, we could just go like horses. What are well-known horses? Not breeds, like not historical. In fiction. Well-known horses in fiction. The Fourth Horseman. What are the best horse steeds in fantasy? Galloping straight into our heart. Alright, let's see what these people say. Shadowfax from Lord of the Rings. It's pretty fair. That's actually, you know what, that's pretty good. Fast horse. Seeing if any of these pop out as like being like, this one was a fire horse. You know, I think Shadowfax. From Lord of the Rings. I mean, there is definitely a better horse that would fit this, which would be Spectre, the Gen 8 horse, but they're not here, so we'll give it to them. Alright, with all of our new encounters, let's go check what abilities we have and who, if any of them, we want to add to our team. Starting with Igglybuff. I was just kidding. Starting with Ed. Ed has Early Bird, awakens quickly from sleep. That's not helpful. Synchronize, passes on status problems. That's not helpful. Vital Spirit, not helpful. Drought. Oh, wait a second. Actually, a Drought fire Pokemon to boost their own fire. That's kind of cool. And Rapidash has Hyper Cutter, prevents attack reduction. Which again doesn't do much. But I don't think any of them I really care to bring on. Maybe Electabuzz, just to have a better electric type. The Doctor comparison. That's funny. Oh, you've been trying to finish that book for half a year? What's keeping you so long? Is it just a really dull book? Is it just super dull? I'm gonna remove Pokeball for now and bring on Tigger. I think they just have a better electric coverage. Bad at reading. Hey, no one's bad at reading. You're just not reading the right stuff. If you're not interested in it. Before we level up to level cap, which is 43, let's make our way to the gym leader. I think there's only one required fight that we have to do, which is not this one. This one I could have walked right past. Okay, level 38 actually. So never mind, I take that back. Let's go ahead and level ourselves up. Let's go ahead and level ourselves up. Not to the level cap. We'll put everyone to 39. 39. I feel like 39 is a decent level that honestly we might be able to just take through the gym, since we also have to do Silphco, which there's only a handful of required fights in Silphco, but I don't want to over level anyone before taking on Sabrina. I also just put Tails to 40 just because I wasn't paying attention. I was just chatting away and not paying attention at all. They have Thunder Punch. I should look at their stats and see if they even have a good physical attack. Are they a worthwhile physical attacker? Because they might not be. Because I wouldn't mind going back to Voltorb, just right now they don't have, you know, Thunderbolt or anything. They don't have any really solid. They just have Spark, which isn't, you know, the best. So I just really don't care to super use them. Oh, I did have a question. I have a very important question for the Nuzlocke. Even if you all aren't watching the 3-player FireRed versus, I still want to know your thoughts on this that I am about to present to you all. This is something that I want to throw out that I did not mean to learn Magical Leaf. I thought I canceled Magical Leaf. It's fine. The only thing we lose is the high crit ratio. I did not want to learn that. I'm going to try and say this in a way that hopefully will not spoil anything. The goal here is not to spoil, but the goal here is to get all of your insight on what you think would do well. So, without spoiling who is where or what has happened, and again, we are recorded through like middle of February, so a lot can change in what you've currently watched recently and what's currently upcoming. And again, this is no spoilers on who is where. If there are 2 players that are near the end, the only thing left between naming a champion is the Elite Four. Both of them are underleveled. So there are a couple things that could happen. We could have multiple episodes of, I mean, really, it's everyone just grinding. Just really slow, spending 30 minutes grinding, still chatting and hanging out. But the only real gameplay that's happening is them grinding for probably 2 or 3 episodes. Or we allow if you are within Victory Road, you can use the speed up button. If you're in Victory Road, you can use the speed up button. That way, instead of 3 episodes of grinding, we get down to probably maybe 1 episode of grinding. The trade-off here is using the speed up button. You can make mistakes, and there is a chance that you'll kill your Pokemon. And that gives someone a way to get ahead. Or just play through as normal, no speed up, no one do anything, just vibe through it. What are all of your thoughts on that? Also, genuine question, why do you have 6 Sandshrew? Big fan of Sandshrew. Yeah, this is the only required fight right here. This guy right here. Only required fight in this entire building other than the gym leader themselves. Got that good flinch. I thought we were gonna just go to Flinch City. I thought we were just going to Flinch City. I gotta walk all the way around. All the way around. I think grinding would be better as a stream than an episode, in my opinion, although since you said so far ahead in recording, I have questions if that's possible. It wouldn't really be possible in a stream format, just because since we have bulk recorded, it wouldn't really work in a stream format. Just because of that, we are so far ahead, so that way since, you know, we all have jobs and the likes, we can just stay ahead on stuff and we don't get behind. Like episodes continue to come out on time. Honestly, I'd actually do the person behind is allowed to use speed up, make the game more interesting. That's fair. Does the third person get any advantage to warrant allowing the other 2 the speed up button? So what I pitched was next episode that we record, everyone can use the speed up button, but you can't use it past Victory Road. Like, you can speed up all you want within Victory Road or before. So let me, that's what I didn't specify. You can speed up all you want before Victory Road, but within Victory Road, or once you exit Victory Road, you cannot use speed up buttons. So that way, like, no one just like speeds through the Elite Four. Because that's really what it is my concern is I feel like people will be a little bored just watching us grind. Like, we're still like chatting. It's not that we're going to be sitting there completely silently grinding, but I just fear for just the length of this series. And we're all really excited for the next series as well. Not to say that we're so excited to get to the next series that we want to immediately end our current series. But I do think while a Versus is fun, I do think our next series with being a Soul Link where we're all working together, I think will be a little bit more fun to watch. At least that's my thoughts. Raichu doing a decent amount of damage to us. Staryu coming in, so we will pivot to Yoshi. That seems fair enough if everyone's getting access to the speed up button. Which again, we might not even do it, because I'm going to give it to them as well, because I want to make sure they are pro everything that we're doing as well. Now, does Minimize affect Magical Leaf? Because Magical Leaf never misses. I don't think Minimize does anything to affect Magical Leaf, because it is such a magical leaf. Right? Swablu! Swablu! You know what? Probably should have went for Magical Leaf, because Magical Leaf is stab, so I feel like that's just going to do more damage. Did not do more damage because they resist it. That was an incorrect thought. That thought? Incorrect. Alright, they are going to go for a heal here. Oh man, they almost died. They're going to go for a heal here, so let's swap into our Electabuzz. Buzz. Because we are really excited to do the Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Soul Link. I don't want to say the words, but it should make the run more interesting. Everything seems to be going well. I mean, honestly, the run has been really fun. I think you all are really going to enjoy the next few episodes, because things do get very interesting very quickly. So I think you all are definitely going to enjoy what is to come in this series. Because I do think our FireRed versus has done exceptionally well as far as like our gameplay wise. Like no one has just like had like a super horrible time overall. There have been like horrible portions of it where like people have just been like beaten down, primarily the Wet Horse Nation. But I would say everyone has at least had like a good moment throughout the series that I think has been good. But I don't think we're going to finish recording it before I go on. I mean, we might. I need to see if they are open to doing another recording session this week before I go out of town next week. But I don't think we're going to finish recording it before then. No, because I think Tyler goes out of town. Tyler actually goes out of town tomorrow. So yeah, we won't be recording anymore until next month. But we're currently recorded through February 13th. We're currently recorded through February 13th. And theoretically, I think episode 36 is what we're currently recorded to, but I think episode probably 39 or 40 will be the last episode. Is my current guesstimation. I never went to Saffron City. That's true. I gave the person the tea, but I never actually walked into Saffron City. Wiz out of town to join the Coven, confirmed. Yeah. Yep. Going out of town to Salem, actually. Gonna do an on-site visit. Going to be doing an on-site visit. Alright, let's go up to the 5th floor. 3, 4, 5. Look the other way, friend. This rocket grunt is technically skippable. I have never managed it. Yeah, because they always... And I always am, like, already mid-change. But it's fine. They only have everyone Pokemon, so it's easy if you fall into it. I was talking about during it, I'll talk about it in later episodes in the Versus, but I'm like, I want to do another, like, long stream. I say long stream, like a 3-4 hour stream where I actually attempt another speed run of Pokemon FireRed, because I have it pretty well memorized for at least some of the longer parts here. Actually, I do want to check what this item is. The door's open. I do want to check this item out. It's just soft sand. And see what we can actually get our time to. Who do I want to lead here? Maybe Tails? Let's lead Tails. Because they had so much grass last time. Sableye. Confuse Ray. Hurt yourself with Confusion and the knockoff. Let's go Dasher. Hit him with the Astonish. Fuse Ray. Protected itself. Got Statics. Alright, there we go. Snapped out of Confusion. Rattata! Rattata, what are you doing here? Let's go Tigger. They're getting pumped, and we're getting punchy. Our level cap also didn't change in between gyms, by the way. That is on purpose, that our level cap is still sitting at 43. As our level cap did not change, which we also didn't level up to 43. Hurt ourselves to Confusion. That's never what you want to see. Go for the Surf. Attack Rose. Fight through the Confusion, Kirby. Fight through it. I believe in you. Let's go. Let's go. Volbeat comes in. Go back to Tails. Signal Beam. Protected itself. I don't trust you. Go ahead and switch out here. I don't trust... Oh my gosh. Did a lot of damage. Hoot Hoot. Nose putting to sleep. Yo, wait, I can go get the best viewers where? Oh my gosh, we gotta go this. This account was created 15 hours ago. Obviously, it's gotta be legit. How could they not be legit with an account that's less than 24 hours old? How could they not be legitimate? Drop some rocks on you. Alright, we get another gifted Pokemon here as well. Miltank. What are some well-known cows? Well-known cows in fiction. Wiz already has the best viewers, us and the YouTube. Nitro, so kind of you to extend that to the people watching on YouTube. What are the famous cows? I don't know any famous cows. Can't say cows for obvious reasons. People also... Well, you're telling me people also searched for Treasure Planet? You're telling me someone, like, typed into Google, well-known cows in fiction, and then their next search was for Treasure Planet? That doesn't seem right. I don't think anyone did that. That doesn't sound like something someone would do. I refuse to believe that that's something that someone ever did at any point in time. Does the Chick-fil-A cow have a name? I don't think it does. Does the Chick-fil-A cow have a name? Maybe it does. The Chick-fil-A cow mascot does not have a name because mascots typically don't have individual names. That's just not true. Google AI. That's just not true. Alright, we'll just name it Eat More Chicken. I like how characters think of as Otis from Back in the Barnyard. I never watched Back in the Barnyard. Which Miltank could be a very a good ad. Potentially, depending on the ability, because they could have like some really powerful defense. Eat more chick. That's all that we can fit is eat more chick. Alright, we are gonna run back and heal. I can't remember where in this place is the actual bed that you can sleep in to heal. I know it's somewhere, but I just don't remember where it is. I don't remember which teleporter takes you to the... I did not mean to walk in here, but we'll do it. I just can't remember what actually takes us to the bed that we can heal in. So instead, we shall head to the Pokemon Center. Taking Cow from Cow and Chicken. Just name it Cow. Oh shoot. Let's, I was about to go back inside Silphco. Let's actually check this thing's ability. Again, I don't know right now who I'd want to pivot off the team to put onto it. I mean, maybe Stantler, if it has like a really solid... Has Drizzle. Okay. Okay. I mean, we could pair it with Kirby, I guess. You know, I guess there could be some benefit from having them, but I don't think they will be joining our team anytime soon. No time soon do I think they will be joining our team. Alright, let's fight Giovanni for the second to last time. Let's punch you with some thunder. Let's burn you with some fire. Let's wash you with a surf. That was a perfect little fight for us. We got a little bit of everything in that fight. That's funny. A little bit of everything. We only have 2 potions, so we shall use them accordingly. Alright, Giovanni, what you got for me, buddy? Volbeat, good start. Good start. Strong start into a Poliwag. Who's reigning? Strong start, strong follow-up. Strong follow-up with Chansey. Paralyze the Chansey. Honestly, Chansey is really good here, because Kirby does have counter, but I feel like that's not going to do too terribly much. So let's go Yoshi. I was going to say let's go magically for the stab of it all. Hopefully we can wake up before we get too low on HP. That actually did not do that much damage. Let's go Dasher. Let's just Stomp. Stomp does it. Stomp does it indeed. Delibird. We know this Delibird has huge power. So let's hopefully kill it. Or it kills us. Huh, that did less. Maybe this one doesn't have huge power. No, this one has Cute Charm. Obviously, we just fell in love with it. Obviously, we fell in love with it. It has Cute Charm. Thanks for the Master Ball. I don't know who will use that on, but thanks. Thanks indeed. Cool. Alright, so now that Rocket is taken care of, we can take on Sabrina. Ye old Sabrina. We could also do the Fighting Dojo and get a free encounter. Let's do the Fighting Dojo and get a free encounter. I picked the wrong side. You had a Ho-Oh. Why on earth did you have a Ho-Oh? Celebi! Bye, Celebi. I love Celebi. Celebi's great. You wake up. Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like you guys want to kill all of my good Pokemon. Can you not try and murder all of my good Pokemon? Because again, if this guy gives away good stuff, good options, and we get to see the options. Imagine like one of these is a legendary. Imagine one of these is like a Mewtwo. If one of these is a Mewtwo, we just immediately win. And like, just go ahead and end the stream, because there's no way we lose if we get a Mewtwo here. Alright, what you got for me? Tropius? No, we already have a Tropius. Quill. Honestly, I would have been fine with Rattata, Nitro. I would have been fine with Rattata. Should we just take the Tropius to have a backup Tropius? Honestly? So we could take a Tropius, have backup Tropius, or we could take the Quillfish for Dupe's Claws, just to have it so we could skip it later if it comes to it. Variety honestly is good, but we have so much water coverage right now that I don't think Quillfish would ever come onto the team. But a backup Tropius, or we just leave it. We could just leave it. We don't have to grab either of them. We could just leave them and make a decision at a later time. Like if our Tropius dies, we come back and grab it. But the benefit of grabbing the Quillfish is that if I run into a Quillfish later, I can skip it because I already have one. I think we just go Quillfish. I think that makes the most sense, is to just at least grab it. So that way later we don't have to. Alright, what are we naming Quillfish? Quillfish is based on, of course, a pufferfish. Is there a pufferfish in Nemo? Its name is Bloat. There we go. And now we shall leave. You know what? We at least did something. We at least, you know, what we did, it's something. We accomplished something. Alright, time to take on our good friend, Sabrina. I want to go upper left, bottom left, a bottom left. Thinking the slimy water energy from Mario. I'm just waiting. Oh, I named it Bloat from Finding Nemo. Alright, our level cap is 43. So let's go ahead and get there. Confuse Ray over Leer, I think, is good. Also, I just always feel afraid that I'm going to accidentally overlevel, so let me just save in case I accidentally overlevel someone. I can just reload the save and not be that big of a deal. That is always my biggest fear. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I just accidentally click too many times. So I've overleveled things before. Beyond what I wanted to. Ooh, Psychic over Confusion. Yes, please. Alright, Kirby is actually going to be such an MVP on the team with Psychic and Surf. Such a great ad. Solar Beam, no. Takes too many turns. Alright, our level 43 team, let's lead Kirby. Let's lead Kirby. They are fully loaded. Wheezing! And the poison. And the poison. They were a good lead, though. They were a good choice for a lead. Yoshi, get on in here. I'll slow down on the speed up button for the actual gym lead here. Good old Magical Leaf. Would have been great if that would have one-shotted, you know? You know? Can't have everything we hope for. Can't have everything we're hoping for. Super effective. Love to see it. Love, love, love. Pidgeot. Pidgeot, boy oh boy. Do I have the counter for you. And our good friend, Tigger, the Electabuzz. Aw, Pidgeot, I'm sorry, that's not very effective. Aw, Pidgeot, I'm sorry. This should be a one-shot? No, it's not a one-shot. Alright, so they are gonna heal. But we're just gonna use up all of their healing items, because if they have another healing item, yep, they'll use it there. But at least we waste up all their healing items on something pretty easy to take down. So I will live with that. Let's go for a quick attack. Big plays, big plays. Big plays, Sabrina. What is your final mon? It's a Furret. It's a Furret with Intimidate. Ooh, that's actually, you know what? That's actually pretty solid. Our new level cap is going to be 47. I'm just assuming we're going to beat this. I'm assuming we're not going to lose to a Furret. Something's telling me everything's going to be quite alright. New level cap. 47. Not a big jump. Only a 4-level jump, but there honestly isn't much that we do in between this one. Ooh, are we poisoned? How about a really poison? Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh shoot, I'm lost. I'm lost now. I'm lost now. I'm lost now. Gang, I'm lost now. Can I escape rope out of here? Hold up a second. Can I use an escape rope in here? Please tell me I can use an escape rope in here. I have an escape rope. I know I have an escape rope. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. You're 88. I should be able to make it too. Yeah, remember, Gen 3 might be the gen where you're fine. Alright, so next up I think is to just go to Cinnabar Island, right? Nothing left to do but Cinnabar Island and the Pokemon Mansion. So for a quick path there, we also do have the Master Ball. We could go catch. You have the Master Ball. Hold on a second. Let's do a couple things here. Let's fly to Pallet Town. Let's get ourselves a Route 21 encounter. Well, let's do a grass encounter. Ampharos. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I'm actually not pumped or unpumped about that. That's honestly just fine. Ampharos is good, but I don't think it learns a whole lot. We also don't have a lot of catching devices, so I probably should have went and bought some first. I was wanting to go to Cinnabar Island. Hey, we caught it, because I want to get some Ultra Balls, because I don't know where else we can catch buy Ultra Balls at right now. I don't think in Fuchsia City you can, but we did catch the Ampharos. We did indeed catch ourselves an Ampharos. Ampharos is based on a ram or a sheep. Other than me when I play Town of Salem, do you know any good sheep? Sheep in fiction. Bah! Bah! Famous fictional sheep! Are there any famous fictional sheep? No, that's not a famous fictional sheep. Is there a named sheep in Charlotte's Web? I don't know. We went too far with this pop culture naming of stuff just because we run out of stuff so quickly. Shaun the Sheep. What is this from? Who's Shaun the Sheep? I don't know who that is. Here's in a close shave? What is that? 1995? That's from Wallace and Gromit. I don't know what that is. There's the sheep from Wallace and Gromit. That's actually who I just pulled up. It's Shaun the Sheep. I never watched this, but we'll do it. We shall do it. We'll just name them Shaun. We won't even go further than that. I was wanting to get down there to buy maybe Fuchsia City, because I didn't actually check the mart here. Maybe they sell Ultra Balls here. I just want some Ultra Balls just in case we come across some difficult to catch. By 18, is there anything we want to sell, or rather, we can sell? I feel like anything they're not gonna give us that much money for an upgrade. An upgrade requires us to trade, so might as well sell that. Max Ether actually could be useful. Rare candy? Let's sell one rare candy just for the fun of selling one. There we go. Alright, buy some more. That at least gives us something to catch with if it comes to it. So that was our Route 21 encounter.
Poliwrath.
Oh, we should have done a water encounter. We should have done a water encounter. Poliwrath would have been such a better ad. I mean, not really. We kind of have water covered. I just like the poly line. We have a I don't think anything's gonna replace Kirby. Also, don't know why I flew back there, because I'm not gonna run into any other Pokemon until we get here. Oh, we do have our fossil encounter. Let's see what our fossil is. I believe we took the Helix fossil. What is it? Oh yeah, we have to walk out and walk back in. I think he might have said what it was before we even did that, but I skipped past it and I didn't read it. Oh, it's a Nuzleaf. It's a Nuzleaf. You know what? You know the only famous Nuzleaf I can think of is the Nuzlocke. That's the most famous thing that I think relates to Nuzleaf, is the Nuzlocke. Can't think of a more famous thing to come from a Nuzleaf. We won't use it. I mean, a grass dark type's not terrible, but we kind of have grass covered from Tropius to a degree that I don't think we need anything else. Alright, the Pokemon Mansion. Do get a new encounter in here. There is high potential. We could get something really, really, really good. Or we could get something really, really, really bad. Or we could get something mediocre. I don't know that I would say Snorunt is mediocre. Snorunt I think is actually okay. I think Snorunt, because especially on evolution, I think is honestly pretty fine. I think honestly it would be a pretty fine ad. Alright, so we're not naming for Snorunt. We're gonna name for Frostlass. Although, is Frostlass just a level, Evo? Oh no, because it also could be Glalie as well. It could also be Glalie as well. Frostlass doesn't exist yet, you're right. You're right, Frostlass was a Gen 4 invention. You are so right. You are so right. It's Glalie, which evolves at level 42, so we can have a Glalie right now. You're so right, you're so right. I forgot that Frostlass didn't always exist. That was a branch evolution introduced in Gen 4. Alright, so Glalie, they're just a big chunk of ice. They're just a big chunk of ice. An ice skull, just name them the Skull. Alright, we'll do it. Snowball, ooh, Snowball works. Do you know, I don't know if I've talked, I did have a pet rabbit when I was a kid. His name was Snowball. No, his name was Snowflake. Snorlax would have been good. Snowflake, the pet rabbit. Had him for quite a long time. He sadly suffered from a stroke, and his head was stuck. He couldn't like move his neck. It was really sad, but he was a very good little pet bunny rabbit. Nuzleaf, Nuzleaf, we saw you. Got ourselves the big pearl. Alright, so first off, we're going to head up here. Raichu? Aw, Raichu would have been a great encounter. Secret Switch, press it. Who wouldn't? That's what I always say. Let's actually... I think I have a Repel. I want to say I definitely picked up a Repel at some point. Even though it's just one, the 200 or the 100 steps should be super beneficial. Ah, I forgot you were there. Man, that's rough. Forgot that I was saying that. That could ruin a speed run, adding precious seconds that we don't want to add. Another TM. We picked up a lot of TMs. Can we... Oh, I used my only escape rope, didn't I? I sure did. I was about to say, can we escape rope out of here? I don't think we can. I think I used that. Oh, Celebi was in here. That's fun. Put me to sleep and not let me run away. That's diabolical. Absolutely diabolical to put me to sleep and then not let me run away. Or not let me run away and then put me to sleep. Alright, press the switch. Sharpedo. Wow, there's a lot of really good Pokemon in the Pokemon Mansion. There's a lot of solid encounters in here. Wow. Which, honestly, had we encountered Celebi, we absolutely could have caught it. I mean, any legendary that we encounter going forward, we can catch. Because we do have the Master Ball. But we only have a couple of encounters left. So before we take on the... before we take on Cinnabar Island Gym, I'm actually going to go and... Actually, we can't use it. Never mind, because it's level 50. I was like, I want to go get the Zapdos encounter, but we can't use it because it's level 50. So let's do Cinnabar Island. Let's do the Cinnabar Island Gym. It's time for a quiz. The answer is yes. The answer is no. The answer is no. Even though, nowadays, the answer is yes. The answer is no. One of my favorite little facts about that quiz is that one of the answers currently, as it currently states, the answer is no, but by the time this game, but nowadays, the answer is actually yes to that quiz question. So if you were to have not ever played FireRed, and then you were to go back and play it now, you might pick the incorrect answer, and you'd be like, but, I'm right. Calm Mind? Nah, I don't think you don't really use Calm Mind. You aren't really ever setting up anything special attacking. Thunderbolt, yes, Thunderbolt and Thunder Punch, absolute great sides to have depending on what we're fighting. If we're fighting something that's has higher defense than special defense, absolutely worth having. Crunch. Good moves there. I don't think Kirby is going to learn anything else up that I want them to learn. I think Kirby at this point kind of just set. Psychic and Surf. Really all they're going to use. Synthesis, I don't have space for it, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I also did want to check. Are you more... You have a higher special attack than you have a physical attack, so actually you should be doing... If we don't know what to do, you should be Thunderbolting. You have a higher special. Alright, gym number 7 with a why not to kick things off. Because why not? Safeguard. Might as well get safe. Make sure your team stays safe. Absolutely understandably. Alright, what you got next for me, Blaine? Mr. Mime? Mime! Let's go to Pacific. Psybeam. Psybeam again. Don't crit. You can crit though, Pacific. You're fine to do a crit here. Alright. Get the defense drop, special defense drop. Psybeam. Please Psybeam, don't crit. Alright. Pacific, you gotta get out of here. I was like, this will kill, but it doesn't even matter what comes in next, you gotta leave. Even if it's a bird that you could drop rocks on. C-Dot? Or even if it's a C-Dot. Why are you making it rain? Tails obviously is the best option here. I think we're just gonna do it even though the rain is set up here. Okay, perfect. Thank you for using Sunny Day C-Dot. C-Dot, Thank you so much for using Sunny Day. That, you know what, that makes it so much more helpful. You're making it so good to me. You're too kind. C-Dot, you are too kind. And a Chikorita? We're getting so lucky in this run. The last like 3 gym leaders have all had like pretty weak Pokemon. Which I mean I have no control over that. That's the randomizer. That is very funny that they have had such weak Pokemon. Alright, we're gonna say no to Bill. I do not care to do the Sevi Islands. Alright, our next level cap is 50. Which is just good old Giovanni. So let's fly our way up to the Rock Tunnel, Route 10 Pokemon Center. I just remember, did you see they announced that the card set, bringing back the trainer cards, become, yeah, Journey Together? Oh, I'm so excited for Journey Together. Yeah, they announced some of the cards. They didn't announce the name of what it was, but they announced some of the cards back in when the last Pokemon Worlds was over the summer. Then they've given us more information on it being Journey Together and all this stuff. I'm very excited for it. Alright, Twisted Spoon. Ooh, Twisted Spoon actually would be good to give to them. Chansey. 20 levels. Do you think they can take a Stomp? Let's find out. Nope. Sure couldn't. Well, that was my encounter. Honestly, I felt like they would have been able to take it. I think they could have been able to take it, you know, that's just me. That's just me and my thinking, though. Yeah, and then we also have the, yeah, if they were Blissey, yeah, probably. And then this Friday, we have Prismatic Evolutions coming out, which is the Evolution set. Which, you know, if you can get your hands on it, probably be pretty excited about. I am very hopeful to be able to get an ETB on Friday. But, like, the scalping has just gotten as bad as it was back in 2020, 2021 now. Which is just no fun. Like, just absolutely ruining the hobby for people who just want to casually enjoy it. Alright, so we have a Master Ball. This is a level 50 Pokemon. I don't think it's worth throwing a Master Ball at if it is not a legendary. So I think it's worth throwing a Master Ball at. Although, actually, it is a box art legendary. Hold up a second. It actually might not be worth throwing a Master Ball at. It might not be worth throwing a Master Ball at. An Ultra Ball and a Sleep is a 7% chance. Although if it starts setting up on me, I should have thrown a Master Ball at it. One Calm Mind and one Ice Beam later. A single Calm Mind and an Ice Beam. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and throw the Master Ball at it. Alright. What are we gonna name Kyogre? That's really upsetting. That is our first loss. I mean, we could just call it Leviathan. Pokemon is said to have expanded the sea by bringing heavy rains. It has the power to control water. I mean, great encounter. I am really sad that we lost Dasher. I am really, really sad that we lost Dasher, though. Dasher was... I mean, they were a normal type, but, like, they had... They were a helpful Pokemon. Alright, well... Our first loss our first loss of this run. Obviously, Kyogre is coming onto the team. And Dasher is sadly going into the death box. 07's in the chat to Dasher. Alright, let's look at what we have caught. Huge power. That's so many Pokemon have had huge power in this run. What? Leviathan, have something spicy. Adamant Nature? No! What a terrible ability! It has Plus! What a terrible ability! Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, can you believe it? Can you believe it? I am gonna give it Surf over Hydro Pump though. That's crazy. Ice Beam, Surf, and Calm Mind are 3 solid moves though, so I'm not too upset with that. I mean, we do have the Water Power in Kirby, but Kirby now will probably just be more focused on doing Psychic attacks. Let's give them the Twisted Spoons. Special attack, let's give this to Leviathan. Steel moves, I'm really using steel moves. I don't have anything else to give anyone. But yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Absolutely crazy. My friend. You know what? Probably not the best idea to use them because I don't want to accidentally... Oh, you have a Mewtwo! Okay, you have a Mewtwo. That's chill. Because I don't want to level them up before we get to Giovanni. Because that would not be very good to not be able to use our Kyogre in the Giovanni fight. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. I think these are our only 2 required fights here. Agility, get real fast, and then get real slow. Need more held items, but I just, quite frankly, no one really has any worthwhile held items that could really do a lot for us here. Minimize. Oh, the heal. Punch them, punch them, wake up and punch them. Wake up and punch them. Kirby. That was a lot of damage. That was oh, because they were using a dark move. That's why. That's why. I was like, why is that doing so much damage? Ugh, they hit us with the Pursuit. We could have just lost Kirby right there off the Pursuit. We could have easily lost Kirby off the Pursuit there. That was bad. That was bad. I think it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm nearing... I've been going for a point where I'm like, I'm going to make really dumb mistakes. So I think we're going to get ourselves in front of Giovanni and call it a night. Which we are now in front of Giovanni. So next stream, we could honestly do this FireRed hardcore in one run. That's... We've had really good encounters, and we've had I don't want to discount the factor that luck has played here, but we've had a lot of really lucky encounters as well, just from like the Pokemon we've gotten, the Pokemon we've had to fight. We've also just been really lucky with, so I don't want to discount that luck has played a big part in this run. But yeah, one run in, hardcore, randomized FireRed. But again, we also had some really good encounters, and we've had some really good luck. So I don't want to discount that at all, but I think that is where we will pull it here, just so that way I can focus on next stream actually completing the run successfully We will not be back to stream this until I return from a little my vacation. So our next stream, I'll actually be live tomorrow in about 22 hours. I will be live with some Town of Salem 2. And then currently Saturday I was planning to do the Mystery Dungeon post-game. But I might pivot and just finish this run. And if the run ends, like say we lose, say at Giovanni we lose, then pivot the rest of the stream to Mystery Dungeon. Because I honestly think we could finish this up in probably 30 to 40 minutes. So maybe we will do Saturday's stream will be hardcore FireRed into Mystery Dungeon if things go poorly. But if it takes us the whole 2 hours, which I don't think it will, then we'll just do that. But I think that's what we're going to pivot, so that way we can potentially finish this or even go on vacation, which would be pretty good, because I'd hate to come back after a week of being away and be like, what was I doing? So Saturday we will finish up this run either by completing hardcore FireRed or by wiping and having to start a new run, which we'll start that new run afterwards. I don't know what generation will hardcore next. I don't think I want to do Johto next, just because I'm currently playing through Ambrosia, which is Generation 2. We're about to do a Generation 2 Soul Link. So the next hardcore, maybe Platinum? Maybe Platinum will be the next hardcore series. Just because. Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah, 4 or 5. We'll maybe put it to a vote later. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. Like I said, I'm back live tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST, with some Town of Salem. Thanks all for hanging out. Check out the new episode of Ambrosia today, if you want that Johto fix. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!